Okay, I'm gonna start counting down to just presume that I'm live. This is Double Dragon 2 on PAL, the European release of this game, which is the worst version of this game. The backstory of why I'm doing this is I have very few games that I could have submitted to this run, and I believe my message to Dave when he was taking applications was basically no one who takes their event seriously would accept the PAL version of Double Dragon 2, and here we are. And that's why I respect Dave. He's always thinking outside of the box. It's bad because it runs like garbage. It's slow. You can hear that it's slower if you're used to what Double Dragon looks and sounds like. It's just kind of a piece of garbage, and it's just like some intern was just given the job of converting it over and they didn't know what they were doing. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Okay, so it's gonna be an experience. To the best of anyone's knowledge, it's never been in a live event because why would it? So we're making history here, and my estimate is pretty high. I don't think it's even possible for me to get a 16-minute time. It is possible I won't finish, though, because I'm taking the risky strats, and we're just gonna have to see what happens. But it could be really bad. The other thing I'll talk about before we get started is that I find it very difficult to hold a conversation while I'm playing most Double Dragons. I apologize in advance for that. There's a lot of rhythm involved, and so it's like constantly like interrupting what I'm trying to talk about. It's just a mess. But my intent here is to tell you guys what I'm doing pretty much at all times, just so that you know what's going on in my head. And I'm sorry if that gets annoying, but that's going to be what you're going to get. So, with that being said, hold on. So we're going to have an experience together. I'll tell Dave to start when the timer is supposed to start right when it goes into the next screen, like when I take control of the character. I don't know that I'm gonna be correct on that, so I'm just gonna like make it up and it'll be close, you know? So anyway, here we go. Supreme Master, PAL version. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, alright. So, the enemies all do a lot of stupid random crap, and I already got reasonable luck in that I didn't get completely hosed by the first two guys. I would say like 90% of my resets are on stage 1. Stage 1 sucks. Hate it. There's so much nonsense happening, and I think it's mostly just a matter of do your best. So that's what we're doing here. We're doing our best. I want to talk about these guys real quick. They can either do cartwheels or run in toward you. If they run in, that's much better, because if they do cartwheels, they'll back away from you, maybe. And that's what they did, and it wasted my time. We've got this weapon here, so we're going to pop this Linda as she comes out of the door and keep going. Hope we can catch these guys. Yep, there we go. So, a lot of this game, you want to try to, when you jump and land in front of them, land in their feet, so they can't do anything, and that's going to be kind of the core of what's going on with the mechanics. They are programmed as such where they will kind of like try to just walk away from you if you're too close to them, and that kind of overrides any other behaviors. So that's the thing we want to be doing. Let's see if this guy ruins everything. Nope, we're good. All right. That was about an average stage 1. I messed up some stuff in the bottom half, but the middle half was okay. Okay, here we go. That is the best thing that could happen there, catching both guys with one knee. We take an intentional death here because it's faster to fall to your doom than to crawl down that pipe. We didn't get kicked in the face there, which is fortunate, so we get to do this strat. That looks great. It also scrolls the camera to the right a little bit so that when this helicopter loads up top, it's not going to take time for the camera to pan right now. So that's a little speedrunner tactic there. You want to scroll the camera before you climb up. Now we're going to try to get these guys as they're dropping out of the helicopter. One knee to rule them all. Easy. Just walk to the left edge of the building and knee him to the right. If you walk to the farthest left pixel of the building, you'll fall through it when you're falling back down because that's just the way the game works. But, fortunately, the PAL version gives you a little bit more time to see where you're going. Now, I got punched there, and that was my fault because I jumped too late. And we can just move on. Just pretend you didn't see it. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah! So that's the fastest thing you can do with those kids. You want to kick the guy right as he loads in, knock the other guy down, and then do a knee across. So you're doing 3 attacks instead of 4. Good stage 2. I don't actually think... Oh, I got punched that one time. Okay, so in the PAL version, you can never get the pattern you really want from these guys, just because enemy behavior is running on a global timer, and that global timer is screwed up by the timing of the PAL version. So they do kind of some wonky nonsense that just kind of makes it a little bit more annoying than the US or Japanese versions of the game. That was an okay helicopter. It was pretty good. This is a great place to lose time if they don't want to behave. Again, a lot of random nonsense, but hey, that was alright. I'm gonna walk to the left a bit here, and the reason for it is because I want to not cross a barrier on the right here so that this Linda loads on the right instead of the left side of the screen. That is the fastest thing you want to do, because if she loads on the left, you have to walk over there and walk back to the door. It's real slow. So don't do that. It's real easy to get like elbowed by that Linda over across that threshold, and then you're just mad about it. We're gonna do some punches here on this guy. Jump and a knee. Yeah, we're gonna punch this guy. Jump, knee, one more knee. Great, that's what you want to see. Now these claws are on a pattern that's affected by that global timer. I can't control what's coming down. I'm just going to keep walking to the right. You'll get hit from 0 to 3 times. Okay, a little punch. Okay, that was interesting. I'll just keep going. Failed to do a spin kick, so we go to the backup of doing a knee. That's alright. I'm not going to get to the right as far as I wanted to, so I revert to this strat of 1 punch and 2 knees. Otherwise, we would have done a spin kick and an uppercut. I would have done a different thing with that guy. Jump. Alright, we're good. Not bad. Alright, here we are in the forest. Forest is not nearly as bad as Stage 4. Stage 4 is honestly, like, second worst. I think that Stage 1 is the worst than Stage 4. Get that guy right as soon as he pops on the screen. He takes a drink. You get to do that cool strat where you jump as soon as you touch the bottom pixel, like, as you're falling down, and it's a little bit faster than just dropping down and walking. Push against the wall as you're walking up. That's a little bit faster than the natural walking motion because this game is immaculately programmed. Nice. As soon as we get to the top of this rope, we're going to jump to the left. That's because that guy likes to throw dynamite at me, and that means that I won't get hit by it. That's my favorite pattern to get when I get to knee them both off the ledge as the second guy's coming out the door. Fantastic. No notes. That's what you want to see. Here I'm going to try to do a single kick. Oh, I only got one of them. So we're going to just kind of wing it from here. That's fine. Ideally, they don't split up like that. Like, I wouldn't have... Okay, ate my single kick and ate my jump. This game does like to eat inputs because it is, again, a well-oiled machine. Here we are, speaking of well-oiled machines, on the trank. We are going to do our best to not get smoked. That was alright. Clip that guy. I did not want to do an uppercut, so we're going to back up. The inputs for this are A plus B. And, okay, he crouched, so we're gonna chase him down this way. This is slow, but you know what? It's extra content for you. A plus B when you land to do a knee, or one or the other to do an uppercut. And the occasion of you accidentally doing an uppercut instead of a knee because you didn't press both buttons at the same time happens to me a lot. It doesn't seem to happen to other people nearly as often. It's just the way it is. I was really hoping I was going to catch him. That's alright. Give him an uppercut. Okay. I didn't even have time to talk about the fire patterns at the start of this level. Don't even worry about it. We were here at the door glitch. Are we going to get it? I'm going to say no. So what's happening here is every, I think, 4 or 12 jumps, you just randomly jump a pixel higher because, again, this game is programmed fantastically. I had the setup correct. Didn't even matter because I was on the wrong of those 2 cycles. So we're just going to do it normally now because it's more content for you. As you can see, it's real slow to do this the normal way on the PAL version. So if you can get that door skip, do it. But hey, it doesn't always happen. Even if you do the setup correctly, you could be on the wrong one of those cycles. Clear this guy out. We're gonna walk away from him a bit. Okay, he's gonna be super aggressive today, so we're gonna walk away again. Nope, still super aggressive. There we go. Nope, he dodged me. So, his behavior is a bit messed up in the PAL version. That's why it's like, you can control what he does in the other versions of the game. You can do a drop kick to kind of make him jump into the room with a chop, and that will affect his aggressiveness. That doesn't work in the PAL version. So, we get that. Hey, we didn't fall down. That would have been super embarrassing. Here we want to clear these guys off. It's really more of a safety concern. We don't want them to slip on this dynamite that they keep dropping. So we're just trying to evacuate them safely to the left side of the screen. Mission accomplished. Behavior in this room is real annoying. It's very easy to be... So that guy decided to pick up a knife and back away from me. Just kind of do your best. That's just like the answer here, because they're just going to do whatever they want. Sure. It's also very easy to be confused by the plane and not be lined up with someone. I don't know why that's such a problem here, but it is. Alright. Nope, sure didn't hit either of them when I came down. That's alright. I'm gonna do this. If he hadn't punched me, that would have looked cool. Instead, it looks kind of average. That's alright. So this guy's the same as before. We just kind of keep kneeing him. Could do another uppercut, but knees for the glory, and we show off the back muscles. 2 stages to go. 1, 2, and 3. Not bad. Those guys can be really annoying with their behavior and really eat your time for just no reason. Do an uppercut. Oh-ho! He got me. Back up. Knee. Knee. Nope. Sure wanted to dodge that. Knee. We'll just stand here and do another knee. Ho-ho! So, yeah. Enemy behavior. Real fun to deal with. 1 punch, 2 knees. Oh, or just get slapped in the face. We're going to line up with the bottom platform here. The reason for this is kind of similar to that thing we did on stage 2 with the helicopter camera scroll, where the lower we are on here, the less time it takes for the camera to pan down as we're moving to the right. So we want to be at the bottom frame, which is where we are. We're also going to try this really cool glitch. Let's see if I can do it. I think we got it. Yeah, those guys look silly. Yeah. Fantastic. I don't know what he's doing. Sure. So, we can talk about why that works later, but the important thing is we did it, and it looked good, and this guy is now wasting my time. Sure. Nice dodge. Alright. So, as enemies are loading in, they load in on the same plane that you're standing on. So if you happen to be below the platform, they'll load in below the platform. And that's only useful for enemies that have an attack where they do a jump, because then they can jump to their deaths. Okay, the final boss can take me out because I have no lives. And he has a real attitude problem. No. Alright, we're gonna come here. So I didn't get the fast thing, but you can kind of stun lock him and get in a chain of just doing knees across the screen. But he decided to be ornery and do a little backflip out of the way, and I'm going to try to just be safe here because of wanting to complete the run. So we're just going to stand back, do some kicks, give him the free foot content, and there you go. That's it. Time is going to be right when we change screens now. That's Double Dragon 2 on PAL. Very short game. And, yeah. I don't recommend anybody speedrun this game. It's super obnoxious when you get up to the higher tiers of competition. I want to say thanks to Baze, who is without a doubt the best Double Dragon 2 player in the world, and came out of retirement while I was running this, and just kind of like came in and was just like, oh, you can do this and save seconds here and this and that, and the net result of that interaction was he came back from retirement and then just pushed down the times in every category like in a week, just like out of nowhere, which is like, yeah, I can do that. And I also got better as a result, but I want to give like all that credit to him because he came before me and he knows the game inside and out. I basically just kind of fumble about and do my best. So we kind of blazed right through that. Sorry if I didn't explain any of what was going on. We got half of the cool things because that ninja glitch at the end didn't used to be in any live runs whatsoever. And it was only in this very recent wave of improvements to the record that it got added in. I think it's awesome that it's even possible. It's easier on the PAL version because you have more time to see where you're going to drop off, and definitely saves more time because the game is slow. So that's it. That's Double Dragon 2. I don't want to play this game anymore. So I came back to streaming just to do this for Day's event, and I hope that it was an experience for everybody. Yeah, hope everybody likes Dave's event. I'm honestly honored to be a part of it, and Dave is a great guy, so I appreciate him letting me take a shot at this. The only other game I could have submitted for this was Back to the Future Parts 2 and 3, and that would have been maybe next time. Anyway, take care, everybody.